Not a particularly busy day for you guys on Saturday, but you've got 4 quality runners starting off in race 1. Horse number 10, Leo Zodiac, with champion jockey Gavin Larena in the irons.
Yeah, nice type of a horse. He's shown some good work at home. Expecting him to be thereabouts. Probably, he's obviously we don't get the stick on the horses at home and try them hard. So he's shown a bit of ability. Should be thereabouts.
Pierce Stradham's not riding today, but he'll most certainly be riding on Jockeys International Day, race number 4. Horse number 2, Close Relative.
Yeah, a bit short last time. I don't think she quite needed it, but this time the 1160, that's right up her alley. She's looking well, should have a chance.
Then on to race number 7, you've got the pair of number 14, Deo Javente, Callan Murray, and of course Kalua Castle, the old warrior who was second in last year's Sansui Summer Cup, number 5, with Devon Habib in the irons.
Yeah, Dev's been riding a lot of work for us lately, and I'm glad we can give him this ride. Kalua's drawn in the bush, so he's got a bit of a task, but he's been working phenomenally. He's really been coming on really well lately, so hopefully he can reproduce that form he showed in the Summer Cup last year. Dio, a horse who we have rated. He's got a lightweight now, also not the greatest draw, but yeah, we're hoping for the best there.
What's the long-term plan with Deo Javente? I know your dad was hoping to get him into a feature.
Well, first things first, you've got to get his rating up. To do that, you've got to win races. So take it one race at a time and see what we got.
Matthew, just like good horses, good stables sometimes go out of form. That's definitely not the case in your yard. Things are flying along. You must be very pleased with the way the form is in the yard. And you start off in race number 1 with horse number 7, Extreme Dubai, and Anthony Delpesh.
Yeah, we were a little bit disappointed in his last run. He showed a bit of promise in his first start. Difficult horse to judge. He's by Oasis Dream. They're sprinter milers, and he's out of a staying mare. So I'm not sure what his right distance is. We're coming back to square one and hoping he improves.
Super. Then on to the first leg of the place accumulator, where you've got a lovely strong coupling in horse number 3, Agadir Anthony, and of course Smart Mart, one of my favourite horses, with Randall Simons.
Yeah, Agadir is going about things the right way. He won a good race last time. He's in exceptional form again. Hoping he can do the same, win again, and hopefully get into the Summer Cup. Smart Mart's a good horse too. He probably needed his last run a little bit. He's going to be in top form as well, and he'll definitely give a good account of himself.
Super. Then on to race 5, where horse number 11, Maznoon, was a very impressive winner on the sand a couple of runs back, but now goes to the grass, and Greg Sheen climbs aboard in the Jockeys International.
Yeah, we're hoping he can reproduce that run on the sand. He's a bit of an in and out character. His work has been good at home, and he's coming back to the grass, so just kind of hoping more than anything else. And yeah.
Okay, and then on to the stable companion, number 6, Muta Hardy, the son of Duke of Marmalade. We've been talking about this horse, when he gets a trip, when he doesn't. He's just such a bull of a horse. What are your feelings here?
Well, he won 1450 on the sand, so I'm sure he'll handle the 1400 on the stand side track. Yeah, the question mark is whether he can bring the form from the sand to the grass, and if he does so, he must be a massive runner.
I suppose looking at his pedigree, there's little doubt that he should.
Yeah, you say that, but races are not run with pedigrees, so we're hoping.
Fantastic. And then on to the 7th, which is the Victory Moon. You've got number 12, Alarm Muziyeni, in a rich vein of form, having just ridden his 1000th winner. And then Anthony on Kingston Mines, who clearly there was something amiss last time out.
Yeah, he came back with nothing wrong. We were just left scratching our heads. Really don't know what happened with him. He was in good form. He's still in good form. We're trying the blinkers on him now. His work's been good again at home, so hoping he can give of his best on Saturday. Alarm's a very honest filly. She's always trying, and she is well weighted with most of the field, so we're hoping she can run well. And
then in the 9th race, you've got the pair of Alessia and Way of Escape, with the Frenchman on the 1, and Hayley Turner might be her last ride in South Africa, or her last ride ever on Way of Escape.
Yeah, we're hoping we can give her a last good swan song, as they call it. The filly's very well. She ran 5th last time out flying, so she's got a wide jaw to contend with, but she's going to give a good account of herself. Alessia's a nice filly. I don't really know too much about her. I haven't really worked with her much, but she seems like a nice filly, and she seems like she's going about things the right way, so hopefully she can put in a good performance.
You mentioned Agadir earlier on in the summary. The launch for the Sansui Summer Cup took place on Wednesday night, or Thursday night rather, and the draw takes place next week. What's Team KOCK looking for in the Sansui Summer Cup this year?
Yeah, we've got Flying the Flag, he'll definitely get in, and then we've got a few borderline horses, and they're all running on Saturday. Kingston, Mine, Smart, Mart, Alarm, Al Gadir. So they've got to put their hands up and prove that they shouldn't be left out, and hopefully they do so.
You start off in the second of the afternoon with King and Empire and very talented champion apprentice Craig Zaki.
Yes, Andrew, he's in a competitive field. His work at home has been very good. He's come through his prep very well. I think we've got an each-way shout.
Excellent. On to the first leg of the jackpot, race number 5, horse number 12, the ever game, ever consistent. Somewhat restricted on some occasions, Mr. Mulliner.
Yeah, I think the 1400 is his game. Unfortunately, we couldn't crack draw 1, 2, 3 because then I'd really put him into the picture with a big chance. But he's been working very well, and Andrew Fortune and Mark Khan have got off and said his work's very good. He's going to be right there. So let's hope.
Fantastic. And then in the 9th, you've got a trifecta of runners with a horse with a fantastic name, the mount of former champion Anton Marcus, hit the big time, Matsuri, Eduardo Pedroza, and then, of course, former champion jockey Anthony Delpeche on Paris Princess number 5.
Yeah, I think we can start off with Matsuri. We got the draw there. She's been very consistent in her last 2 starts, and I think from that draw, she's going to be a big runner there. We've got Paris Princess. She's improving with every start. She ran in front of Matsuri in the last time they met, but she has to overcome her draw a little bit, but she's not out of it. And hit the big time. I think last time Gavin got off and he said, look, he should have let her stride. So we're going to try different tactics with her, but she's not out of it. I mean, all 3 fillies are well, and we expect big runs from them.
Well, always nice to get 2 jockeys of the caliber of Anthony Delpeche and Anton Marcus, and there's no flies on Pedroza either.
No, sure, listen, they're good jockeys. So, but I think it's going to be a good meeting all in all, and I think with that quality of jockeyship around, it's going to be good racing.